The following scary video was filmed by a man inside a museum dedicated to a famous woman named Maria Sabina. Many people who visited this museum reported feeling uncomfortable, especially when approaching the statue of Maria Sabina, which looks extremely realistic. It is also said that she was once a witch. While the man was filming inside the museum, something very terrifying suddenly happened.
No, está perro este. ¡Ay, hijo de... Güey, ¿qué pedo? ¡Ay, hijo de...
The statue's head suddenly moved strangely, as if it had come to life. When the footage is replayed, it appears as though the woman turned toward the man and began staring at him. The man felt scared but continued recording, hoping it would move again, but it didn't.
¡Ay, hijo de... Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Many viewers said that the statue might be mechanical and designed to move its head and respond to visitors. However, the museum manager released a video explaining that the statue does not move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
It is believed that the statue of Maria Sabina is haunted, which is why its head moved. But in the end, the final judgment is yours. Share your explanations in the comments. He was alone on the plane, but what happened to him was terrifying. The following video was posted by a man on his Twitter account. This man works as an aircraft cleaner. After the plane lands and the passengers leave, he begins cleaning it in preparation for the next flight. On this night, after finishing cleaning one of the planes, he decided to stay inside for a while to rest. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
Let's did this shit. I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. Don't catch my ass off that shit. I'm gonna lie to y'all though, it's mad cold in here. It's dark. I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark. Let's go! Let's go! Right, sitting on the back of the plane. Y'all probably think I'm fucking insane. Probably think I'm doing this shit for fame. Insane. Probably think I'm doing this shit for fame.
The man heard a strange sound, so he took out his phone and started recording. heading to investigate the source of the noise. Suddenly, a seatbelt was thrown from above the seat. The man thought that someone might be hiding in the seat and had thrown the belt, but he found no one. At that moment, he became terrified and immediately ran out of the plane.
I think I'm doing this shit for fame.
The man believes that what happened was not normal and may be related to the paranormal. He decided never to stay alone inside any plane again after finishing his cleaning. So, what is your explanation for what happened? While a girl was enjoying her time at a birthday party with her family, she went out to the backyard. Something caught her attention. A small wooden house. Driven by curiosity, she decided to go and see what was inside, but it seems that wasn't a good idea.
Estoy quedando en una cabaña por el cumpleaños de mi hermana y enfrente hay como una cabaña así, como pero abandonada, chiquita. Y es como una casita del árbol, así como para niños, no sé. Eso se ve muy tenebroso. No sé si se vaya a caer esto porque está como todo podrido. Y no veo como para encender la luz. No. Mira, allá está la cabaña. No tiene luz. Hay como una mesa, ganchitos de ropa y televisor.
Suddenly, the door slammed shut right in front of her, and at that moment, the recording cut off. But there was something terrifying the girl hadn't noticed. Just before she entered, something appeared at the door. It looked like a face, but it was glowing and had a strange appearance. Even stranger, once the girl went inside, that figure completely disappeared, as if it had never been there.
No tiene luz. Hay como una mesa, ganchitos de ropa y televisor.
It is believed that this old cabin is haunted and that what appeared was a real ghost. So, what do you think? They were in the elevator, and suddenly something truly terrifying happened. The following video was filmed by a group of friends staying at a hotel in Spain. When they entered the elevator, something strange began to happen. The elevator wouldn't stop at the floor they selected.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute, and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gem. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something,
No.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
At first, they thought it was just a malfunction, but they were worried because the elevator always stopped on the 16th floor, a floor that was under renovation, completely dark and supposedly empty. Even stranger, this had reportedly happened to many hotel guests before, and the hotel staff said they hadn't found the reason why the elevator always stopped on that floor. But 2 days later, something even more unsettling occurred.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
The elevator suddenly stopped working altogether. This was due to a power outage that affected all of Spain and Portugal.
Alright, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking a life.
They remained trapped inside for over an hour. Fortunately, the backup generators eventually restored some lighting. But while the group was joking with each other, something terrifying suddenly happened, something they couldn't explain.
There you go.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like a rapper.
Pee,
Shut go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. I'm like shouting. I gotta pee. I'm like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst.
What else is going on? I gotta pee. It's making me mad. I'm like shouting.
In the corner of the elevator, a strange black figure appeared. It moved slowly, stretching and shifting. None of them noticed it at the time. Only later, when they reviewed the footage, did they see it and feel a deep sense of fear. After nearly 2 hours, the elevator finally opened.
We're moving.
Fine.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop.
No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
The elevator opened again on the 16th floor. The group hesitated, but they chose to step out into the dark floor rather than remain trapped inside. So, what do you think? Could the 16th floor be haunted? And was the figure that appeared inside the elevator a real ghost, as some say? Or do you have another explanation for what happened? The following video was filmed by a woman who says that on that night, while she was alone at home watching TV, she suddenly heard a strange noise. She grabbed her phone and started recording, and by chance, the camera captured something terrifying that she didn't notice at the moment. The woman didn't realize the presence of that thing until she watched the video later, and she was terrified when she saw a semi-transparent black figure pass right in front of her. After seeing the video, the woman began living in constant fear when she realized that such a creature might be in her home, and she believes that what appeared was a real ghost. What do you think? As you may remember, in previous episodes we shared terrifying footage recorded by a girl named Rosanna who had moved into a new apartment in France. But only a few days after settling in, strange and frightening things began to happen. After that, several weeks passed without any further incidents, and Rosanna started to feel safe and at ease. However, recently, late at night, while she was alone at home, something suddenly happened.
Right.
The doll's head moved on its own. Then it began to follow Rosanna wherever she went. And that wasn't all. 2 days later, Rosanna woke up to the sound of her cat screaming loudly without stopping. She went to investigate, but what she found was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
Loli. Laisse-moi. Loli. Oui, Loli.
Rosanna says that out of sheer fear, she fled the house that night and went to stay in a hotel. Now she is certain that the old apartment is truly haunted, and she has started thinking about moving to another apartment. So, what's your explanation for what happened? A girl named Tara recently posted videos on her account showing terrifying things happening in her home. Tara says that when she was a child, she lived in a haunted house, and now that she has grown up, she believes that the same frightening entity has returned to haunt her.
I'm going to tell you a ghost story. It's a true ghost story. And I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
She says that several times she found the kitchen cabinets open, and her cat started behaving strangely, looking very scared and hiding as if it could see something. But recently, she says things have become even more frightening.
I'm on the phone with my stepdad today, right? He goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped.
After a few days, even stranger and more disturbing things began to happen. Tara started finding strange scratches on the window glass, and what's even more unusual is that these scratches were on the outside, even though the windows are high up on the second floor, making it impossible for anyone to reach them.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think it says. I don't know what it says, but it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises. Am I f***ing? That's Jackie. Oh my god, thank god. Oh my god, Jackie! I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy out of me.
While she was explaining what was happening, suddenly a kitchen cabinet opened by itself, and then a strange noise began to be heard. At that moment, Tara was so terrified that she couldn't sleep in the house that night and went to stay at her friend's house. So what do you think? Is this house really haunted, as it's said, or do you have another explanation for what is happening? He was alone at home, but what happened was terrifying. A man who buys items from eBay and Facebook Marketplace to resell them online came across a woman selling a doll. He contacted her, but she started asking strange questions. Do you live alone? Do you have children? Do you believe in ghosts? Anyway, after the man bought the doll, only a few days passed before strange things started happening.
Dude, I swear this box just fucking moved on its own. He does it again. Oh,
Suddenly, the box moved. The man went to take a look inside to see what had moved it. Out of nowhere, the doll moved on its own in a frightening way. He quickly put it away inside the closet, but the next day he heard a strange noise, so he picked up his phone and started recording. He heard knocking coming from the closet. He immediately went to investigate, but found nothing. The following day, while he was playing in the room, he suddenly started hearing a strange noise. He took his headphones out to investigate, but what happened next was terrifying.
so I'm playing video games at my desk and I just heard the guitar play itself and it moved, I swear. Let's see if it does it again.
The guitar started moving on its own. Then, once again, knocking was heard coming from the closet. 3 days passed without anything else frightening happening, so the man felt relieved, thinking everything was back to normal. But that day, he heard the sound of water running in the bathroom. He went to check, but what he found was terrifying.
So I'm at my desk and I just heard the water in the bathroom turn on by itself. This is the first time something's happened outside my room. So if you're in here, can you move the curtain again? Alright. Do you want me to leave?
He found the faucet running, and suddenly the shower curtain began to move, as if a hand was pulling it from behind. But when he looked, there was nothing there. After that, he started asking the unseen entity to move the curtain again. The man believes that the doll is haunted and is the cause of everything happening.
So it just started knocking in the closet again. And actually the doll has moved since yesterday because it was in the corner, like kind of on its back looking upwards, and now it's upright, so that's kind of scary. See if it'll knock anymore. Or it'll just move the shirt in the closet. Hey, if you can hear me, just move it again. Alright. And we can actually just go check it out. Because there's no one in here. It's not really, it's kind of cluttered, so yeah, yesterday it was over here.
Many people in the comments told him to get rid of the doll. Later, he went back to ask the woman who sold it to him if it was haunted. She replied, "Burn it, don't throw it away." So, how do you explain what happened? The following terrifying video was recorded by a surveillance camera inside a house in Pennsylvania. In the footage, a woman who works as a tattoo artist is seen inside her home. On that day, she was tattooing a client when something extremely disturbing happened. Let's watch the footage.
So I'm just, adjusting the needle a little bit, and we'll let that stencil dry for a couple minutes so we don't take them off. Just got heart rate. Yeah, definitely. I think that was just really cute, especially like if I blend it in. I blend it together. What's wrong? What happened? That's the thing to do. What the do the thing to just move? In the name of Jesus, leave us the alone. What do you want? I swear to God. Hell no!
The table holding the tattoo equipment was suddenly pulled. The woman felt surprised and slightly frightened, trying to stay calm. But then, all of a sudden, the chair moved on its own. At that moment, they panicked and immediately ran out of the house.
What's wrong? Yeah.
The woman says she has no idea what this could have been, and she believes that her house has become haunted. What do you think? A girl named Jane lives in her parents' house in Norway. One night, while she was home alone, she went down to the basement to grabbing some tools for her brother. Suddenly, she began hearing a strange noise. She thought it was nothing more than a mouse or a rat. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
Okej, så ska jag hämta verktyg till bror min från det jag fixar på en bil. Så vad fan? Hallå? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Hva var det? Jeg sverger det er bare mannen der. Jeg skjønner. Så vi har spiller. Som er jævlig creepy. Hallo? Det er ingen der. It's not people in here. Fuck. Det er ikke folk. Hallo? Ok, ja. Hva faen? Det er faktisk ikke artig. Hallo? Liksom... Okej, jag måste ha varit han.
She started hearing a strange screaming sound nearby. Then the door suddenly slammed shut, but there was something even more frightening that she didn't notice. When she was filming the mirror at first, nothing appeared. But when she quickly turned around, something suddenly appeared in the mirror's reflection, standing directly behind her. It looked like a woman with pale and terrifying features.
Jeg sverger, det er bare mannen der. I kjelleren. Så bra spiller. Så jævlig creepy. Så liksom... Okej, jag måste ha varit han.
The girl was shocked and terrified when she later watched the video and saw that frightening figure standing right behind her with no idea who or what it could have been.